All right, I'm trying to get every card in the video so that I don't have to keep adjusting this camera, but we'll see how this goes. A few days ago, I made a video of my L5R binder. I've since taken out all of the cards from that binder other than Imperial cards, and I have more Imperial cards that I've added to it. So this binder, which is a different binder, it's a smaller binder, has approximately 300 L5R cards, all from the Imperial set. And I'm willing to sell this to someone if someone would like to buy it off of me. Any reasonable offer I'll take. I'm not looking to make a lot of money on this. Something that's a good deal for you and a good deal for me. And if not, that's perfectly fine. It's no big deal. I don't mind keeping it. But I'm more than willing to give it to someone who'd like to have these cards. I like the Imperial edition. I have not played L5R in about 20 years. I have about 16 L5R decks, and I've made deck tech videos for them. These are some of the decks. I'll just show them to you real quickly. Different clans. This is my Shadowlands deck. This is my Dragon Clan deck, and I've got a lion. I've got a couple of Naga decks. One is emphasis on totally on ranged attacks. It's the same house, just a different build of a deck. Got a Yoritomo deck. Got a Toturi deck in here. Let me see if I can grab that one. I've got my Crane deck. I've got the old house, but I've also got this house on the front. I have a Scorpion deck, but that one needs work because I'm not really well versed with running Scorpion. Not all that good at it. I've got a Unicorn deck. I've done deck tech videos for all these decks. There's my Crab deck. There's my Toturi's Army deck. That's most of them. I'd say there's like 16 or 17 of them. But I'm not currently playing L5R. Like I said, I haven't played in about 20 years. I'm in Chicago. I'm looking for players. It's possible that a couple of my friends might try to play. We'll play with my decks and see how it goes. I also play Wyvern, and I'm looking for more players. We have a few players now in the Chicagoland area who play Wyvern. But I got rid of a lot of my loose L5R cards because I don't need them. And I gave away a lot for free. I made a video about that. And I've given away maybe close to 2,000 cards for free. 100 card lots. And people just PM'd me their address, and I just sent them to them for free. So now I've sold some, and I've got about another, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 more cards that I'm going to see if anyone wants to buy. I'll make videos of that. The stuff that was in the binder, plus some loose cards. So here is this binder. Like I said, there's around 300. There are some here that have maybe 2 or 3 copies of a card in the sleeve. This one's just one, but sometimes there's 2 or 3 copies, and you'll see multiple copies in the pictures at times too. I'm not sure if you can see every card here, but sure, you can probably make it out. I don't do any editing on my videos, no special effects or anything. I just turn on my phone and make a video. So I'm just looking to see if anyone wants these, because I don't mind whether I keep them or sell them to someone, and I'm not looking to make a lot of money, but I want to make something, reasonable. So I'm just going to go through these real quick. Well, I'm not going through them real quick. You can I'm stumbling on my words. I'm not going to go through them quick. I'm just going to go through them. You can see what you see. There are some valuable cards in here. Immortal Steel's a pretty good one. I've got multiple copies of that, at least 2, maybe 3 or 4. There might be a couple extra in there as well. And I can let you know, like if you see a specific one and you say, hey, how many of that card do you have? It's probably just one, but I might have 2, I might have 3. Here's at least 2 summon fairies. There's probably more because I would have put these 2 in one sleeve. So there's probably 3 or 4. So if you see a double like that, that's probably the case. But I've got some of the generic bordered cards and some with the generic backs. I am looking for certain cards, though, to add to my decks. I'm looking for, and I've got one of the copies right here, if I can find it. Yeah. I've got one of these Sensei's Shrine. It's Sensei, right? It's not Shinsei's. Shinsei? Maybe it's Shinsei. I'd love to get 2 more of these, not the generic bordered one. This one with this back. I don't want the generic back. I'm keeping Battle Maidens because I might put these in my unicorn deck. Somebody said I should, so I'm considering that. I'm also looking for 3 copies of Evil Portents. Again, the original border, the original back. Doesn't have to be the same art. Like if they changed art, I don't really care about that. So I'd love to get 3 copies of that. I had them in my Shadowlands deck, and I don't know what happened to them, lost them somehow. And I've always wanted to get 3 Avoid Fate for my Shadowlands deck. Again, original border, original back. That's what I'd like to have, not the generic looking stuff. I don't care if, again, I don't care if it's a different art. Like if there's an alternate art version, I don't care. That doesn't matter to me at all. As long as it has this kind of a border, these kinds of borders, and the back, well, you know what I mean, the five rings, not what I call the 5 coins. So, but I just wanted to show this again because now these are just the Imperial cards, so you can see all the cards that are here. And do I have all 5 rings? Yeah, I thought I had all 5 rings. So I got plenty of Occult Murders, plenty of Unexpected Allies, multiple copies of those. Those are obviously common. And that's it. I do have the Ancestral Sword of the Phoenix up there. I'm sure that's only one. The Air Dragon. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, that is it. That's the end of the book right there. So if you like these, if you'd like to have this, I can ship the whole binder. The shipping for this is probably, with the priority box, I think it's going to be $18 to ship this. So if anyone wants to pay me, whatever you feel is a reasonable offer, I'll probably take it. It doesn't have to be, it could be half what their actual value is. I'm willing to do that. It's not a problem at all. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to, I certainly don't want to rip anyone off, and I do like a win-win scenario where it's good for you and it's good for me. So if there's an amount that would make a really good deal for you, if I'm willing to do it, I'm not going to do $20 if that's what you're like, hey, I'll give you $20. No. Or 40, like 20 plus 20 shipping. No, that would not be a reasonable offer. But I'm not looking for any more than half of what their actual value is. So if that gives you an idea. And I don't know the exact value, but I can look it up if I needed to. All right, hope you liked looking at these cards in the binder, and I will make a video for my other loose L5R cards soon. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.